All right, guys, let's talk about Sunday's first game. We got the Browns taking on the Chiefs. As of Wednesday, the Chiefs are 10-point favorites, and the point total is set at 56. Now, the Browns, wow, crazy game against the Steelers, right? They start off the first quarter 28-0. Nick Chubb ran the ball, Kareem Hunt ran the ball, everybody ran the ball. Roethlisberger threw 4 interceptions. Okay, the Browns, they scored like on the first snap of the game. The ball goes sailing over Roethlisberger's head. They get a defensive touchdown. Now let's talk about the Chiefs, right? They're a fantastic team as well. They're still the favorites to win the Super Bowl. They're the number 1 seed in the AFC, and they're rested coming off of their bye week. Jeff, Chelsa, this is a double-digit spread, presuming we all think Kansas City's going to win. I don't want to presume we all think Kansas City's going to win the game. You guys tell me. I'll start with you, Chelsa. Who's winning this game? Who's covering? Point total? All that good stuff. How you feel?
A double-digit spread in the playoffs equals puke emoji for me. I think it really depends on how you look at that last Browns game. If you think that the Steelers lost it, or if you think the Browns won it, because you can look at it 2 different ways just because the Browns let them hang around. It's not like it was a dominant performance from the Browns. The Steelers just looked really terrible. So I think that's one thing you need to factor in. And then the Chiefs are a team that just, there's no sense of urgency there. They know they're good. They know they can score at any time. So that's what scares me about a double-digit point spread when you're talking about the Chiefs. And also, if you think if there's any kind of rust there, covering that big of a number means they're going to have to absolutely blow them out, because that means the back door can't even be open. So I think I will be teasing this one or doing some kind of parlay. What I'm looking at is Travis Kelce touchdown combined with the Browns plus 21.5. That sounds huge, but you can get both of those parlayed together for plus 119. So that's where I am headed, just because I think this is going to be a good game for anytime touchdown bets, just because I think there's going to be a lot of touchdowns. We've seen what this Browns defense can give up, especially when it's those type of games where there's a lot of touchdowns. So that's where I'm headed.
Jeff, what are you thinking?
I agree that the double-digit spread's too much for me. I think Kansas City's going to win the game. I don't think there's any question that they're going to win the game. If you look at Andy Reid's success coming off of a bye, which is what they've just had, his success ratio is unbelievable. Now, there will be some rust. You can count on that. But Chelsea made a really great point. The Chiefs have been like that cat that plays with a mouse for the last 6 weeks. They just let it run, and then they slap it when they need to. So they know that they're measured by what they do in January. Once you've won a Super Bowl, now it's about, can you win another one? So I think they'll be extremely motivated in this. I think Patrick Mahomes will be sharp. I worry a little bit about Patrick Mahomes being too hyped and too geeked for this game and not let the game come to him, because Cleveland is bad in the secondary. They really struggle in the back end. And so I really think Kansas City is going to score a lot in this game. But again, I think Cleveland has the ability to score against the Kansas City defense. Baker Mayfield is playing his best football at this time. So again, I'm going to take Cleveland to cover the double-digit spread, and the 56 I'm going to go under.
Yeah, I'm definitely going over in this game just because I know the Chiefs are going to put up a lot of points. And then I'm going to tack on that Baker Mayfield. I just think the dude is playing with like the biggest chip on his shoulder possible, like the biggest chip. I think every day that dude just wakes up and he thinks about what dudes like Chase Claypool were saying about them and everything. Like, I don't know, man, he just plays with a lot of heart. And I maybe I put too much stock into that, but I do think that the Browns cover in this game. And the thing, you nailed it on the head. I never would have thought of that as an analogy, Jeff, but you said it's a cat playing with a mice. And I mean, I could picture it in my head. You're exactly right. I've watched them play up or down 2 levels of competition all year. And I didn't know if that's a Super Bowl hangover or if that's something else, but I digress. I do think that the Browns cover, and mainly for this one reason. The Browns' strength, obviously, is running the ball with that 2-headed monster. And the Chiefs' defense is good, don't get me wrong, but the weakness of their defense is run defense. So for that reason, I feel very confident that the Browns will cover. I mean, they got the whole city of Cleveland on their back, man. I don't think they're going down by double digits. I don't. I'm definitely taking the over. There's just too many talented players on offense for this not to go over. So I don't know. You guys tell me. Am I crazy for thinking the Browns? I'm like, the Browns finally get into the postseason, and I'm like, yeah, they got this. But they ain't really been there, done that, like the Chiefs have. So who knows? But there you have it, guys. Chelsa, tell the people again what your picks were.
It was a parlay with Travis Kelce, anytime touchdown, parlayed with the Browns plus 21.5, and it's plus 119 if you parlay them together.
I love that. That's fantastic. And Jeff, you had the Browns covering as well as I did, correct? But you have the Chiefs winning.
Chiefs win, Browns cover, 56 under.
Under. All right. Can't wait to get back with you next week, and we can compare and contrast our picks on this game. All right, guys, there you have it. We got Chiefs Kingdom and the Dog Pound going at it. Let us know in the comments below what you think.